Hey guys, my name is Hannah and I would say, let's have some fun today. So, I bought me finally the Wonderland, the Winter Wonderland palette from Cosmic Brushes. I know it's not exactly the time right now to film this, but couldn't get my hands on this one earlier, so I have to do it now. And I really wanted it anyways, even though it's not winter anymore. But you know, we have the seasons. Winter will arrive sooner than later, if you know what I mean. And I will have my fun with this one. So I really want to do a look today with you. I wanted to do initially 3 looks, but I have so much other stuff I want to do with you together, so it will be 1 look, I think, because it's not the winter season right now anyways, you know, so I don't want to do too many wintry looks with you. Maybe if winter will arrive, I will come back to this palette again, but for now I will do 1 look with you together. So excited about that, and without further ado, let's jump right into the video. So of course guys, I primed my eyes beforehand. I do this with every palette if you are new here, so that every palette that I'm using is getting the best chance possible. And now let's start. I'm thinking what I want to do because there are so many beautiful colors in here. The obvious thing would be to go to the blues, but I think I want to play with the lilac and more emerald type of shades. Let's see, maybe a little bit of blue. Let's try to use as many colors as possible. And I think I will start with the lilac-y shade called Blanket. This one right here, it's looking so beautiful. Maybe I can do a pastel-y spring-like look with this one anyways. We will see. So I will use this color on a flatter type of blending brush, and I will start to focus it at the front portion of my lid area. It's a really light shade. So it's a very white based pigmented shade. Just be aware of that. It won't give you necessarily that strong pastel type of color. It will give you a really, like you can see, a really soft type of pastel tone. And now I think I will go into the shade right beside it named Comfort. It's looking so stunning on my finger. It's looking also really stunning. Beautiful colors in here, guys. I'm so excited to use this one so much more once winter arrives. And I will put it over the Blanket shade basically. Not doing much with it. I'm not putting any glitter glue on because I really want something very soft, and I try to stay with that. Okay, so far so good. Let's use the color Peaceful now. I think this is a very beautiful shade, very lightly. And I think I will mix it a little bit with the color Crisp, this one right here. Just do a little mixeroo of both. And with the same brush, I'm putting those colors into the middle portion of my lid area. A little lollipop moment, you could say, I want to create right here. Again, very soft and very beautiful. And following the same pattern, I will go again into shimmery shade now, but this time maybe a little bit one of an unexpected one, because I will go into the shade Winter Solstice because it's calling my name. It's looking very beautiful and it's looking like a dream. And this one I will put over the shade Peaceful and Crisp that I laid down in the middle portion. Again, using no glitter glue, no glitter enhancer, because I want to keep it fairly soft. But if you want it wham bam, with a glitter enhancer, glitter glue, whatever, you can really get the best out of it. But nevertheless to say, this is also very beautiful. I hope you can see and tell. Ooh, It's looking stunning. And now last but not least for the lid area, you could say, I'm going into the shade Fresh Air, the bluest one of all of them. Again, with the same brush. I'm putting it at the outer corner of my lid area. I'm starting with tapping motions and after that I'm swirling the color a little bit around and going into my crease. I'm now torn between the shade Atmosphere and the shade Chill. Both are looking stunning, if I can say so. The shade Atmosphere, of course, it's a duo multi-chromy type of shade. But the shade Chill is calling my name right now, so let's use this one. And it's looking beautiful. It's also like a little duochromy shade. It's lilac, but it's blue at the same time. And with this one, I will go over the shade Fresh Air. Again, very, very lightly. This one is slightly darker than the other shimmery stuff that I used before, so it will give me a little bit more of depth at the outer corner of my lid area. And I'm going again a little bit into the shade Winter Solstice, this one right here. Again on my finger and putting it into the middle portion just to smooch the Chill shade a little bit more into the look. Trying to blend both shades a little bit better together. And now with a fluffier type of blending brush, I'm going into the shade Snowfall, this one right here. It's a very, very light, almost whitish shade with a hint of purple, but really, really just a hint. And I'm using this shade to blend everything a little bit better out. A little bit above my crease, I'm going with this shade. And working my way downwards just to blend everything beautifully out. And like I expected, this is not a problem at all. It's blending beautiful. It looked very blended beforehand, but now it's a little bit more perfected than before. Very, very stunning, very, very easy. That's what I love so much about cosmic brushes. And now for my whole brow bone area, of course, I will go into the shade Wonderland with my finger and I will mix it just a little bit with the shade Frost because I really want to use both of them, just very lightly. Stunning. And I will go all over my brow bone area with this one. Ooh. Okay, it's looking like a wintry dream anyways. I expected that, but it's beautiful. I love that look so much right now, guys. I think it's very, very stunning. And now for my lower lash line. I think I want to go a little bit in the opposite direction. Maybe make my lower lash line just a hint darker. So let's go into the shade In the Moment. The black shade, yes, you heard right. Really, really just a little bit with a tiny, small blending brush. And I will focus it just at the outer corner. But really ever so slightly. I don't want to have too much black into my look. But I think it will give a beautiful contrast. And I don't use black that often, so maybe this will be my moment now. And now with the same brush, I will go into the shade Cold. I think this is also a beautiful shade between blue and lilac. It's looking stunning. Again, just a little bit and putting it at the front portion of my lower lash line. Basically at the whole rest that's left. And to blend it a little bit more beautifully out, I will go into the shade blanket again, this one right here, that I used for the front portion of my lid area. And just blend everything a little bit nicer together. And with a packing type of brush, I will go now, because I need to use it, into the shade Atmosphere, this one right here. A little bit more of a putty type of shade, so I think with the finger you will get the best impact. But with the brush I will go now at the outer portion of my lower lash line over the black shade, because I really want a hint of that shade as well. And again, with the same brush, I'm going now into the shade Breathe, this one right here, and putting it over the lilac-y shade at the front portion of my lower lash line. Oh, I love that look, guys, and I love the contrast between the very light shades on the top and the very dark shades on the bottom of my lid area. I think that's very stunning. And now for my inner corners, I think I will mix again the shade Wonderland and Frost together. So this very whitish shade right here and the shade Frost. I have to say most of the Cosmic Brushes glitter shades are a little bit more on the putty side, so they will apply best with the finger or with a more stiffer type of brush. And I will take a little bit of the shade Frost just by itself and also make a little wing on my upper lid area, just right here, to tie everything a little bit better together. Okay guys, and I think this is everything I want to do. I'm very pleased with the look overall. I just love it. It's just so creative. I love that the palette is giving me the opportunity to be so creative and to try a little bit something else. I really love it. It's not really a summer look, it's stayed a winter look, but that speaks for the name of the palette, that this is really a winter wonderland type of palette. And I love it. I can't wait to use it so much more during the colder days again. It will be a little bit in the future, but therefore I can look forward to this palette, you know, because right now those are really more the winter vibes and I'm not going for them in the moment, but I think the look itself, I love the colors. I think they're so beautiful. So I will now quickly do my lashes and my lips, and then we will be right back with the finished result and the zoomed out version. Okay guys, and here's the look all zoomed out. I stayed with the winter theme, I couldn't help myself. So for my lips I used my Gucci satin lipstick in a Royal Scandal because I needed to stay with the winter vibe. I had beforehand a little bit of my Rhode lip treatment on and I left it on, so my lips are a little bit more glossy. And for my lashes I used my Pat McGrath Labs Dark Star Mascara in Extreme Black to round the look beautifully up. And yeah guys, it's the beautiful and stunning Cosmic Brushes formulation that I'm used to. I love how creative I always get with them. I love how shimmery and glimmery and stunning they are. Like I said, the colors themselves, mostly the more shimmery ones, are a little bit on the puttier side, so they're a little bit squishy. And in my opinion, best applied with your fingers, but they can be applied with brushes. There's a way to do that. Maybe use a little bit more stiffer and more packed brushes for those types of shades. But all in all, I really love the formulation. I love the look I created today. I hope you enjoyed it too. And yeah, I'm so excited to play more with it. To be honest, I think for me the playtime will be the fall winter time because the name is really, it's really fitting. It's really fitting. I feel like a winter elf right now with the look on, and I really enjoy it. So this will be a winter palette for me, but I'm happy that I bought it now, that I can enjoy it right when the time is again a little bit colder, and yeah, I feel the palette a little bit more. So very excited about that. And yeah, guys, thank you so much. I have so many other ideas I want to incorporate. I want to talk to you a little bit about newer makeup, maybe play again a little bit with my Byredo palette because I love it so much and I used it off camera a ton until I did that 3 looks video. So yeah, really want to play again with this one as well. And if you are curious about my other videos that will come, if you like this video especially as well, I would be really happy if you give me a thumbs up, that I know that you like this kind of content. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click on the little bell to get notifications here and there when I'm posting something new. And with that being said, guys, it's a shorter type of video, but I really felt the need to play with this palette before it's getting cold again, because I really wanted to. It's now in my hands, I'm very happy about that, so I wanted to share that with you. And I hope we will see each other in my next video, guys. I'm so excited about that, and until then, bye.